Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I am seeing immediate issues with the chat overlay that I have on stream. Oh well, I'll fix that eventually, I guess. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, Alice. I love the little chocobo dances. They are amazing looking. Welcome in, Nathan, as well, bro. Hold on, let me try something here. So if can I just... Wait, if I go into here, it's gonna annoy the heck out of Twitch here for a second. There we are. And... what is it? Is that correct? I think it is. It should be correct. Now you can go ahead and attempt it. Now you can try. Now you can have your shenanigans here as well. Never a problem because I always have the Discord link. Welcome in, Flyboy. What's good? Everything's good. Headache has mostly gone by, so everything's fine now. I'm just a little bit of rest remaining headache, but not nearly as bad as yesterday. Ooh, new layout. Yes, a new layout. I decided to mix it up a little bit. Am I entirely happy with it? It's... it's a work in progress. Hi, even more little chocobo. There's also the new Kentucky Fried crispy golden chocobo among them. That's awesome. Best to stay. Hello, Spyro. Hello, welcome in. But what can I try? That's right. Yay for the better headache. Indeed. It's version 1.0. Always room for improvements. Yes. I'm artistically challenged, unfortunately, so whenever I do stuff, it's like I have a thing in mind that I want to do, and then doing it is an entirely different caliber. And then I realize that each and every game layout will always make things different, which is even more pain. Anyhow. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for being around. That's amazing. Today, I will go ahead and press the record button. That would help. And I'm going to go ahead and post all the start streaming stuff before I forget, like a dolly. A bloop and ploop and a ploop. There we go. Everything's been posted. Don't worry, same boat. Got a bunch of ideas, can write them down, but when it comes to making the words into pictures, nah. So I actually have a drawing tablet. So I actually have a really expensive drawing tablet, which has paid itself off right away when I bought it. Because my dad at that point worked in sales, and his boss had a new product, and they were like, oh, who could we hire to make an icon for it? Just a stupid little icon. And so my dad was like, oh, do you know an artist who could do that? And like, Dad, I just bought a tablet for like 500 quid. That was when I how old was I then? Like a teen, late teen. And I was like, how about I give it a go? And he was like, oh, sure, go ahead. And I did it, and that actually paid off for the tablet. The boss at the time was like, oh, that must have been expensive. How much did it cost? And my dad was just like, how much did the tablet cost? 500? 500. But as a company, obviously, that was a bargain. So, anyhow, no, we don't need to repel. Anyhow, where are we? Last time we left off, we were fighting Team Plasma. And we did... we did a lot of stuff. A lot of fighting. Primarily fighting. And we unfortunately lost our Raichu. And I did say I wanted to prep. And I wanted to make a new team. And I've put in the work. I put in the work of checking every single Pokemon I had on my bench. And checking their movesets, checking their stats, checking what upcoming encounters we have. And I've come up with this so far. I'm still on the edge about some of these things. But this is what we've got. It's a huge mix-up now, okay? We have Azula the Crobat, who is still really cool. I did realize that I could give it a heart scale so that it can learn cross poison. So now it actually has a good poison move. I'm still not too happy about the flying type move choices that I have here. I do want to get something else on here, but apparently, okay, so this made me question my existence. Apparently, Crobat can only get Bite. No Crunch. Just Bite. Which was insanity. I thought they could at least learn Crunch. Same goes for our Blastoise, by the way, who can also only have Bite and no Crunch. So I'm like, okay, that changes everything. I was super sure that we could have Crunch, but apparently we can't have Crunch. So that made the Ghost type E4 a lot harder for me. Welcome in, Lucian. Yeah. What did I miss while I was busy? It feels so different. So, what did you miss? let me go onto the flying screen so we can check the map. So I'm not sure when you said you were busy, but we had beaten the Dragon Gym. I'm not sure if you were there for that. I want to say you were there for that. But we beat up the Dragon Gym with a Dugong. Thankfully, the Dugong learned Ice-type move. Otherwise, we would have lost right there. Then we beat up the Water Gym. So we've got all the... I was there for Dragon Gym. Okay, so then you only missed Water Gym, really. Which was basically our Raichu soloed that thing. Then we went ahead with the Great Chasm, or actually Seaside Cave, big ship fighting Pirate Plasma, and then going inside the cave and fighting even more there. And among that, we sadly lost Raichu. With that loss of Raichu, I was like, okay, next up is Ghetsis. And Ghetsis is a pain in the butt. Okay, so Ghetsis' team, just for reference for everybody, has a Cofagrigus, a Seismitoad, an Electros, a Drapion, a Toxicroak, and an Hydreigon. That is insanity. Cofagrigus, we don't have anything that can hurt it, because the best dark move we had at that point was Bite. Then Seismitoad was also basically immune to anything except for grass. So we have now got a grass type. Electros is immune to well, not immune. It's resistant to everything. Oh, nothing super effective to it. There we go. That's the words. Because it may be an electric type, but it is also levitate, unfortunately. Drapion is a pushover, it's fine. But it does have Earthquake, so I do respect that. Welcome in, Snare, welcome in. Unfortunately, I didn't mod you yet. But you know what? I respect your attempt. I totally respect your attempt there. Toxicroak is in the same boat of being fairly tough because it only has a psychic weakness. So, yeah, we have no psychic type stuff. And then Hydreigon, obviously we need Ice Beam for that. So, yeah. Ghetsis is a pain. And then, obviously, the E4 is just even more pain, for which we weren't prepared for. So I decided, hey, if I already need to think up of a new space for Raichu and for Ghetsis, might as well think up a new plan for the team. Like, start making an entirely new plan. The only things that remained from the last time were the Crobat and the Blastoise. We have a Conkeldurr, which currently has Bulk Up, Stone Edge, Drain Punch, which you can get through the attack shard learners. Yes, I spent far too many hours in the stupid caves collecting the dust bowls and collecting the shards. It was a pain. And Hammer Arm. So it's a good thing now, and we did collect a Flame Orb ages ago, so this thing is loaded. This thing is just ready to wreck. We have Jerry, our Ludicolo. Energy Ball, Giga Drain, again, I think that was through the shards. Surf and Ice Beam. It should also do a really good job. We have Electivire, which was a new addition that we got through the cave, through the Giant Chasm. I think it was a Giant Chasm? I think so. Thunderbolt, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Volt Switch. So the thing is, as you can see on the stats, it has 206 attack and 158 special attack. It's realistically gonna be using Thunder Punch and Fire Punch. Okay? But there is a world in which we can switch it up because the stats are, quote-unquote, only 50 points apart, to where, depending on the enemy Pokemon, we can use the Thunderbolt, which has more base damage than Thunder Punch, but obviously is special, so it maths weirdly. And Volt Switch is just a good get-me-out-of-here move. And we have Umbreon. I did decide to evolve the... Why are you called Umbreon? Why are you called Umbreon? I was pretty sure that we had a name for it. I was pretty sure that we had a name for the Eevee back then. But maybe not. Weird. And yes, the Umbreon was a pick that I needed for the Psychic E4. It has Dark Pulse and Foul Play, and I do want to grab, that's why I'm here at this specific point, I do want to grab Shadow Ball and Psychic to basically make this team better. That's why I'm here. So there is the city, the Fire City. If you go there and you go through the high grass, you can actually get to this weird house, which I was always wondering, like, how do I get here? Because I saw it on the Nuzlocke tracker, but I just didn't know how I'd get here. So, yeah, strange house. And behind this house is also Shadow Ball. So we get a new TM, which is gonna save us a little bit, as well as an encounter. I'm not sure what we get inside here. I'm honestly not sure if I'll explore the entire house. But it is cool. I haven't been here yet, so... No, this is nothing. So we'll check things out a little bit at least here before we go rush through the game. What else is insanity? Yep. Sorry, Snare. Yep. Nature Planner, thank you. I'm already in it. Yeah. So, yes, indeed, the Umbreon has not yet received a name. If people have a name for the Umbreon, feel free to suggest one, I guess. The Pokemon for this encounter, though, and I'm very sorry for ads, is a Carablast. Well, it is a thing, okay? I accept my fate, apparently. You don't need to name the Carablast. It will most likely sit on the bench. It exists. Oh, wait, is it? Did we... Yes, we did get the other one before. We now have both of them, which is interesting. Oh, well. We will name you... What is your German name? Parablast. It's Glaucaps. Like a lice and I don't know. It's a tiny lice. Wherever the K is, there. So the Zufallswort for the Umbreon is Nachtara. That is the German name. Umbreon equals Nachtara. Because Umbreon is actually, well, basically the name means night. Like, oh, we could have had a Slover. So, Nacht means night. So, the Ara at the end of it is just basically to make it sound like a name, I guess. Snova would have been cool. Oh, well. Is there anything else in here? Guess you still can't redeem a sub. No. I'm sorry. I really, really wish that we could just turn off ads entirely. But on the bright side, you do have the red site to save you. Was I too late on them? No. You didn't. You didn't. Nobody has actually. Oh, wait. Oh, that was an actual name redeem. Fair enough, you know. So you want the Umbreon to be called basically random word. If it fits, I'll do that. You know? If it fits, then that's fine. I just need to figure out where the name changer was. Where is it in this game? I feel like it was fairly early on somewhere. Stratos, opposite of the gym. Thank you for the luck. And thank you for hanging out and sending the discords. Oh, that's the wrong city. Bow, ba da bow. So no, you weren't late. I was just being dumb, apparently, Spyro. My bad. So, opposite of the gym. That's a dark alley. So it should be here? No, that is the dark alley. So, it's gym over here then? Yeah, okay. So it must be this building. Hello, building. Ah, it's this old man, isn't he? Yes, you are the name rater. So the Umbreon shall be named. What? Let me nickname it. What? 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 Did it? Oh, we can't name it. Because it's N's Umbreon. That is why. Because this is the Eevee who was the Zorua. That's why we couldn't name it. I will refund you your naming. Because we cannot name it. Now things make sense. I was like, didn't we name it back then? That is weird. Stares in disbelief. Yeah, it's so weird. But yeah, it makes sense now. Yes, you can't rename another person's Pokemon. Weird. Very weird. Okay, so we got what we wanted from the Strange House. Kind of. We got the Shadow Ball. There we go. Now, I do want to return to the water city because down below... Oh, where was it? There's... Psychic is somewhere here. So where was that? Because I'm pretty sure it was down below here somewhere. Route 13. Yep. Just a question of where exactly? Between the rocks in the east coast in flat waters. Ha. Ha. On the east is to the right. I could have left repel on, to be fair. Ha. Let me reapply the repel. I mean, I haven't checked. I should have really been checking where exactly that is. Just so that I don't end up wasting a ton of time. Because... Wait, how do we... Game, where it be? Or is this an entirely this is an entirely different area, isn't it? It is. I'm stupid. Stupidity hurts, apparently. Wait, where was this? This is 21, 22, 14. Wasn't it beneath Undella Town? Or was this somewhere where we can't get to yet? 13. Where is 13? 11, 12, 9, 23, 22. Undella Bay. Is it? Oh my god. 2019. 6? 7? No. Wait, is it? This looks like the area beneath this. Is it? I'm genuinely unsure now. 11, 12, 23. Yeah, the routing is weird in this game. Wait, was it below here? Am I going insane? 14. Is it above here? I know we've been to that route before. I'm just being very confused. 13. So, what did I say? On the east coast, I think I see it. I think I see where the description leads me to. So this is this piece of stuff. So if I use surf here, you know what else you can say as if I would? If you don't catch it, Basil, that's my favorite German word. If you didn't catch it. Fair enough, fair enough. Do we have to... That's the stalker again. Hello, Groovy. How you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? I was just telling Alice I enjoy your streams because I don't know much about Pokemon, so I love them. Thank you, thank you. Groovy bro. It's so weird to say bro. I think the next capture will take a while though, Sparrow, so please be aware of that. Just because I don't think... There it is. I think it's gonna take a while until we get another encounter. Although... So, there's Psychic, good. So, there's actually something we've been saving up for. Now that we have Psychic, that is amazing. Because we've been saving up the giant chasm itself. Because I want to get Kyurem's altar, basically. Whatever gets randomized for Kyurem will be therefore named Zufal's Word. Which is fairly hilarious, I think. As I thought. Okay, let me sort them all by number. So, Psychic... onto the... Oh, you can also learn Psychic. That is actually pretty interesting. I may do that, depending on the situation. Get rid of Covet. The alternative of Kyurem. The Umbreon can't be, because Umbreon, in case you missed it, the Umbreon was En's Zorua. It was the random version of En's Zorua. So, since it's technically N's Pokemon, it cannot be renamed. I forgot. Yeah, it's an annoying fact, unfortunately. But do you know where else you can affect? What? What? What did I miss? Oh no, Nathan has power here too. Yeah, he does. They do. My bad. Nathan does have power here too. We will see if that was a mistake. The thing is, Alice, it's even worse. Because whenever he posts it into Twitch, it also gets posted into YouTube as well. So I'm seeing the Discord message twice on my chat because it's posted on YouTube as well. This doesn't matter if we get an encounter here. No, good. I can run around here. So I'm gonna apply repels now. Because again, we want to save up the repels for... Where's the max repel? There it is. So that we can capture the Kyurem, whatever the Kyurem may be. Because again, Kyurem will be randomized to be something. Something of similar power. If it's legendary, it unfortunately will likely not be part of the team. Unless it's something really cute, you know? If it's a shaman, I am, you know, I'll take it. In most other cases, though, it'll probably just be on the bench. Because I don't like using legendaries, because they do feel cheaty. Okay, there we go. We had to go onto the boat. But I'm really glad to have a full house here today. That is pretty cool, everybody. Thank you all. Can I check the bench this Pokemon is on at the bad guys then? I can try. So I think we had to go into here and up here. I'm honestly not sure where we left off with this. Okay, so this was correct. Cool. So, again, Getsis. I'm really scared about Getsis. I'll be very honest about this. So I think we need to start with the Umbreon against Ghetsis. So again, the Umbreon has got now Dark Pulse, Foul Play, Psychic, and Shadow Ball. And Ghetsis will start off with a Cofagrigus, which has a weakness to Ghost and Dark types, meaning we will most likely use Dark Pulse. Yeah, Dark Pulse seems like the best choice here. So the Umbreon doesn't have the greatest special attack, but it does have an insane amount of special defense, which wasn't really important for me as I went through the entire bench of Pokemon. Plus, Foul Play is physical, but Foul Play uses the opponent's physical attack to beat them with, which is very specifically good for certain matchups, like the Golurk, for example, that Chantal has in the E4, because Golurk is a physical mon. So we will see how this goes. I'm thinking right now, do I have any items to give them? So you are currently still wearing what? You're currently wearing the XP share. That is probably fine. You have the fire thing. You are wearing what? Probably the beak? Yeah, you're wearing the sharp beak. Hello, hello, Ruby. Welcome in, welcome in. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. It's always the thing I think of. It's either that or Ruby the animated series. So let me quickly go check through here what we have to give them. I also leveled up our Dragonite, which is currently resting on the box because I was like, okay, Dragonite is actually not going to be able to do anything for us here, which is very unfortunate. Let me give the Miracle Seed to you because you need to definitely Giga Drain the Seismitoad. I can give the Mystic Water to you. I can give... What else can we give away? Oh, don't we have anything else? Oh no. Are we that low on good items for them to carry? Oh dear. Let me check the berry box here then. So we have... No, that's not a citrus berry. This is a citrus. Oh, we don't have many of them. We don't have many of them. Let me give one of them to the Umbreon though, just in case. Do I really need to go surfing for all the plates? I don't want to. I really don't want to. I picked the name because of my birthstone. But how's the rando? The rando's going good, so we're currently on our way to the final evil villain fight against Ghetsis. And then we'll have to make our way up Victory Road all the way to the 4. Birthstone, that is an interesting thing. I know people who are very deep into like is it astrology? The stuff where you where life stuff is based on, where personalities are based on the birth dates of the stars stuff. You can tell I know very little about that. But birthstone is not something I know about. I also know a little bit about, well, I knew once. I know that it exists about like birth flowers and everything. But I did not know... Oh, I can't get that. But I did not know about birthstones. That is interesting. My Twitch keeps crashing. No. I'm sorry to hear that, Flower Boy. I'm not even sure. Like, I don't think there's anything I can do to amend that, unfortunately. Very sorry about that. Yes, I'm trying to study it. I got into it when I quit drink for a year. Ooh. So... No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna make a pun about that because that is a very bad... It's gonna be a very bad pun. And we're PG, trying to, at least. There you can't, so I don't need to worry. I know, but I still wanna... I always wish that I could do something about it. Okay, hello, Getsis. Oh, Getsis. This is not gonna be a fun one. Let me mark that. Oh, you're gonna lecture me on everything, right? Yes, you are. Getsis is doing Getsis stuff. Or do we get to capture Kiram first? Or whatever the randomized version of Kiram is. Donk. Gets us more like, sticky. Oh dear. Correct. Hurrah! You know what? I would love to have a Kiram right here. It's warm again, everybody. It's way too warm again. Ah! That's spooky. Reshiram, Fusion Flare! N is being cool again. He's saving the day. Are their BSTs even or close? They should be equal if it can, otherwise it's gonna be close. The freak without a human heart. And wow, that is rude. But here we go. And can you just beat Getsis for me? That would be lovely. Then I don't have to. Then I don't have to worry about anything. That would be really nice. Bum 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 bum. DNA Splicer. He's gonna fuse in them. It's Dragon Ball. Boom, 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 boom. Again with all the cool cutscenes in this game. Are we gonna... This is far too cool. Wait, can I? Yes, I can. He captured the Reshiram. How dare he? No, I can switch around the screens again. I love that I can just switch around the screens for you guys. Also, again, this is like 2013, 14 on an NDS game. I can't get the screens to align always. Look at it. It's amazing. That's something 12-ish years ago. Yeah. It's crazy how long that's been ago. Like, I feel old realizing this. It's the huge, the crazy, the amazing Zufat's what? Fear him. I do really need to play Pokemon Fusion. You know, I don't have any plans for after this if we beat this. I may spend some time just checking out different ROM hacks. Not with the intention of just beating them, but checking them out at least and seeing what they have. And perhaps even Pokemon Fusion in that regard. So, hello there. Do we need to beat you? I think we can just capture you. X and Y randomizer? I can't do... Ah, it's a Kyurem. Kyogre. I mean, they both start with K and Y. That is cool. That is pretty cool. Sadly, it does belong to the... Wait, we don't have the... Yeah, we don't have the Master Ball anymore because we use it on the Aggron. So, it does deserve a Luxury Ball, though, I guess. So it's not going to be in the team because it's actually, sadly, a really, really strong legendary. Way. Hold on. Hold up. We can't capture you. We actually need to fight you? Right, because you're the fusion, you also belong to N. You are not the Kyurem yet. You are the Kyureshram. So this isn't yet the Zulfatsvord. Aggron deserves it though, it's alright. Yeah. I think we're fine to switch into here. So this is theoretically not the Mon, because it's actually a scripted encounter, or a scripted fight. Interesting, though. Energy Ball? This could hurt? Yo, for not being very effective. Ah, it's a crit, okay. The first attack today, everybody. The very first, and it's a crit. Ooh, Rain Dish. So... It crit though, which is 1.5 times the damage. It shouldn't... Oh, I really hate doing this kind of math, you know. It shouldn't kill. But if it crits again... Pike it. If it crits again, we are in trouble. Just don't crit. You know what? Just don't crit. Oh, can we afford to say that? 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 Ah. Oh, wait, we have Electivire as well. Let's go, Electivire. Go, go, go. You can also do this. Oh. I'm like... No, of course, now you use Ancient Power? You are kidding me. Oh, thankfully it's... Right, electric isn't weak to rock. Still, though. Oh. Let me use... I think Thunder Punch will do it. I was being very I wanted to greed, but then I decided not to be greedy. So, again, this isn't the encounter, I don't think, because this is still the fused version. This isn't Kyurem. This is still N's Pokemon as well. So we need Kyurem to be alone. But I think first of all we need to fight Ghetsis. Yeah, we need to fight Ghetsis first. And then I think Kyurem. Hello, Ghetsis. Oh dear. There we go. Cofagrigus against Umbreon. What was that? Oh, is it from... Is it the ball that it's in? I can't actually see the ball that it's in, unfortunately. But it's N's ball, so... Gets us as a character, but he plays his role well. Yeah, Gets us is really interesting. So, strat here is to use Dark Bolts. It's super effective and stab. And this is actually a good test to see how much damage Umbreon will do to Chantal's Farcagus as well. It's not a one-shot. Toxic is funny because of Synchronize. This could beat the... Did you just... No, you have a leftover. Okay. Then Poison will tick. Which is fine. You can Dark Pulse again. You use Full Restore, which is actually really irritating. Sorry for the ads. Everybody who's not subbed, I'm also on YouTube. So there you can watch it all without any ads. Okay. One final Dark Pulse, please. Use Protect. You stalling little... Ah. Dark Pulse. Please take care of it. Farcagus goes down. Umbreon will take a lot of damage here from the Toxic. That's the unfortunate part about Toxic. Yep. So we need to swap out after this. There goes the Citrus Berry, unfortunately. Next in comes the Drapion. So Drapion is... Oh, we got fully healed. That is really good for us. This should be weak to what exactly? To ground? I don't think so. I really wanted to get Earthquake, but Earthquake is post-game in this game, so we can't get that. It's at the very least... I mean, we could do this. What's your moveset, actually? You have Night Slash, Earthquake, Poison Fang, X-Scissor. So X-Scissor is probably what it's gonna want to use against the Umbreon because it's super effective. That said, it's not like the game AI has been very smart about that so far. But I think I can safely go into the Blastoise anyway. Go Blastoise. There's the X's, okay. So it did use that move, good. Then we can just simply Surf here, because that is the strongest move, and it's gonna be neutral. But, wow, okay, a crit takes it out. I'll take it. You know, the first thing that hit us today was a crit, and we crit back. Electros is no bueno, though. So Electros has Flamethrower, Acrobatics, Thunderbolt, and Crunch. Obviously, this thing gets Crunch. By the way, I really do like Electros. It's one of my favorites from Gen 5. The question is just how we beat it. So, Flamethrower means... Well, Thunderbolt definitely means no Blastoise and no Jerry. No Ludicolo. Acrobatics also means no Conkeldurr. Do we go for you? Ugh. What is it resistant to? Theoretically, we do want to go into stuff, but it's also all kind of weird. So I think we're going to go into the Electivire here. So there's Acrobatics. I just used a... Wait, why did you use Acrobatics? You should have gone for an electric type move against the Blastoise. Anyway, we can't use the electric attacks, but we can use a Fire Punch here, because that at least hits neutral. Okay. It's not the most amount of damage, but it is something. We can take another Crunch... Oh, yeah, we can take another crunch. Unless it crits, obviously. Oh. Okay. We are faster than it. And not just by a little bit, we are actually really much faster than it. So let us use Flame Punch again. Good. Down goes the Electros. Next up comes the Seismitoad, which definitely warrants us using Jerry here. It'll probably go for an Earthquake here, though that said, it might go for a random move just because anything would finish off the Electros here. The Electivire here. So we'll go still go for the Ludicolo. Let's see. Muddy Water, yep. About as I had thought. It would just use a random move. I hate when all the good stuff is post-game. Yeah. To be fair, Earthquake deserves to be just how the game goes, but it would be so cool to see AoE moves for those triple battles. There is we have had some, but yeah, we have had some. It's why I sometimes have Scald and Surf on some Pokemon. So I guess we'll use Giga Drain here, which should honestly take out the Seismitoad. Yeah, I saw no reason it should survive that. It's 4 times effective and stab. Toxicroak. So Toxicroak is mildly irritating, but I think if we play it right, we get an attack with the Ludicolo before we have to switch out. Yeah. We do. So we can Surf here. Yeah, we can get 1 Surf in at least. Frog. Oh yeah, that's easy if we can tank it like this. Then we should be fine. Sucker Punch is fine. Yep. There we go, Toxicroak's down. If it had, I should have really checked if it had Dry Skin, because then this would have sucked. Because Dry Skin, as an ability, allows it to regenerate health whenever it takes water damage. Hydreigon. Is that your last Pokemon? It is. Dragon Rush, Crunch, Rock Slide, Frustration. So... Oh, this is the difficult one where I'm very certain that Ice Beam would finish it. But if it goes first, I'm contemplating here if Dragon Rush ends the Ludicolo. So Dragon Rush is physical. You have a defense of less than 100. Yeah, I think we should just go into the Blastoise here. If the Ludicolo had more HP, I would have dared it. Yeah, here's the Dragon Rush. And that is exactly why I swapped them out, because that just did a lot of damage. On the bright side, we have 3 heals, so we will use one of our 3 heals. I almost called Joey a Storm Drain. There goes another Dragon Rush. Well to know, Dragon Rush is like a 70% chance to hit, by the way. Oh dear, that actually does almost half-life. So, miss the Dragon Rush and or don't crit. Okay, we're faster. I'm surprised we're faster. Ice Beam doesn't take it out. Okay, it missed though. Good. And there goes our final Ice Beam. There we go. That should be gets us down. I think that's all of his Pokemon. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Down he goes. Wouldn't it be a shame if Blastoise followed the legacy of the other water starters? Quiet, you. Don't jinx it. There we go. It gets us just being a Thunderer now. Oh, hey, we get his staff. Okay. Gets us the Thunderer, that's a new one. Right? Oh, there. You are a little bit late here. Is it over? Yes, it is. What are you gonna do? Well, I was gonna capture Kyurem. But first of all, give me this. So, is Kyurem post-game? Are we actually not allowed to have a legendary? A cover legendary? That's very weird. I think this is... Is Kyurem a post-game? Really? That is really weird. Is Affinity in this cave? Ah. So we can capture one of those two dragons on here. Can we get it though? Oh, we need to capture them. I don't think we can anymore. If there's wild Pokemon here, we probably can't because we already gotten them. That is sucky. Huh. Black White 2. I don't even see. There we go. After beating N. Okay, but we aren't fighting N ever. So it's post game. Really? That is annoying, actually. I'll say that. Yeah, we don't use a repel then because we have to just capture whatever's in here. So, Kyurem, you get that. After... Oh, it's a Furo. You get Kyurem to show up again after you've captured either Ashram or Zekrom. By the, like, first thing that you come by. That the professor wants you to look at. Which we've already caught a Pokemon at. Because that's, like, ages ago. But capturing them only happens after you beat N. And N only appears as a fight post-game, level 70. So, yeah. This is one of the few games where the main cover Pokemon isn't capturable until post-game? So that is kind of lame. I will stick with it though and call the Sphero. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fried chicken then. This just has to do. There we go. Thank you for the name, Redeem. I see Pokemon eyes. I see Pokemon indeed. Oh, I thought you were doing Chrome. No, so as I just tried to explain, the game is really mean. It's the first time I've seen them do the cover Pokemon, which is only acquired in post-game, which honestly annoys me. It's disappointing. It's genuinely disappointing. Like, why? Usually you get to the cover Pokemon like halfway in or towards the end. And now you get no... Well, aside from the three... I think the three swords guys. You know, Terrakion and Viridium and everything. You don't get the cover Pokemon, which is dumb. That's my opinion on this. It's dumb. If my Twitch crashes again, I'm going to stream. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. And also welcome in Ryuta. I see Pokemon. Yes, indeed. That is what I usually stream. What else do you see in the post game? Discord. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you again for hanging out. We have now bested the villains and freed the legendary Pokemon, which we are not allowed to capture. So let me see here. We need to now go to the Victory Road. And I'm honestly probably gonna... Hold on. Can I... How long is it gonna take for my... I'm gonna have a look. Have a great stream. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for hanging around. Hope you'll have a nice day. So my nose is, as an allergic person, the biggest issue is that my nose tends to get clogged. So I just use nose spray right now. And I'll probably have to blow my nose in a second as well. Just to have a clear way to breathe. There. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if you can hear the difference of me not having a clogged nose or not, but I can definitely feel the difference. How hard is it in this game? Do you mean the difficulty of this game? Bye-bye, Nathan bro. Bye-bye, Nathan bro. Bro. Hope your playthrough's going good. Yes, we are... just gonna be on our way now to the Victory Road, and then basically we're doing the finishing run now. So that is all gonna be pretty cool. Let me apply a repel here because I'm gonna go crazy if we get any more of these encounters. There we go, super repel. At least that should get us until we get to the Victory Road. So plans for next week, because I'll be out of house tomorrow, so there's not going to be a stream tomorrow. I know, travesty. But for next week, there is a plan of just doing stuff. I have a Switch 2 now, so I do want to try out some Switch 2 games on it. Or try out some games on it. There we go. And I do also wanna... I have no clue where I am. Oh, I don't have strength anymore. Oh, I don't have strength anymore. Who do I need to teach strength to? Who can learn strength without it being really irritating? Wait, by number or by name? By number, please. I really hate HMs. I guess I can give strength to you. I'm really not happy about it. I guess I'll remove bulk up. Realistically, we'll never be able to use bulk up, so that's fine. That's fine, Flower Boy. The VOD is always going to be up on YouTube, as you know, and otherwise there's also going to be a ton of shorts linked on YouTube and through Instagram and TikTok. So you can rest calmly about the fact that you won't have to miss everything. But thank you for hanging around, and I wish you good luck. Had to catch a small summer cold of all times. No. You have 2 switches in your room. I only have 1. Yeah, I have a normal Switch, and I have the Switch 2. Oh, is this? Aha! I see now. This is how that works. I do want to grab this item. It's a hyper potion, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna be on an anime con tomorrow, randomly. A friend of mine invited me to get my ticket and all paid for, so yay. Couldn't really say no. Which is fine, to be fair. I could definitely tell this is sadly Route 13, and we've already had an encounter on Route 13. I am so sad about this. I'm so sad about this. Anyway, can we go up here? Plus, yeah, I definitely noticed some of my limits this week, definitely from the streams and everything, or overall in my holiday time that I've had now. Which is fine, you know. I wanted to see how much time I could spend on it, and the realistic thing is that I couldn't spend as much time on it as I wanted to. Because real life has just decided to make things very awkward. So basically the plan for this month didn't work out, but I will spend the last week of holiday, which is next week, which my holiday is gone already. I will spend the last week of holiday to just test out some games. I have a lot of games that I want to try out, that I want to run alongside Pokemon. So Route 23 is a new route. Alright, Firo was in Giant Chasm. So yeah, we'll just test out some stuff. It's just but hoping to rest when I get home. Oh no, I'm very sorry to hear that, Spyro. It's still 2 hours of your shift left as well. Wish you a lot of strength. That wait, I can surf around this. I don't need to learn cut. Think. Give me that. Heart scale. Okay. I mean, heart scales are good. I won't say no to them. In case anything really bad happens, we can, quote unquote, at least train up another Mon. This is a fighting type trainer usually, so I guess let's get you out. Again, level cap is 58. Guess we'll give you the XP share here. Right, expert belt has also been good. Oh well. Yeah, let's give you the XP share. Sorry to hear that. Hope you get some good rest. Not great, but I'll be okay. Aww. Is everybody having a troublesome weekend. That's sad. I hope you all get to have some rest today and tomorrow and the remaining, well, I say remaining week, and the rest of next week as well. I hope things will calm down a little bit for everybody. I'll fly here just because I don't trust the throw. I've been itching to play some Pokemon, but Ironmon has been mean to me lately. I get that. Ironmon seems brutal. There's a... There's a reason I don't go full random on randomizers. Just because it gets too crazy on what everything is and has. Hence I do scaled random. But obviously in Ironmon I think you need to go full random. There's nothing there. There's an ace trainer. Hi. I draw the line when they switch the types. Fair. That's also a good line. I think I draw the line when I can't look them up anymore. Because here's the thing. I like Pokemon or Nuzlocke as a skill-based game, right? I like having my knowledge. I like having the knowledge and knowing what everything does and can do and the stats and everything. And I like basing plans around that. But if I can't even know what opponents have and everything, then it's like that's when I say no, because that makes stuff very difficult. At that point I could just literally go ahead and say RNG take the wheel. That's my personal opinion on it, but I do respect everybody who does do it. And yes, there is obviously a level of skill involved in knowing how to play around all the random stuff as well. Does that work? Oh, that worked a lot better than I expected it to. I will still switch out though. Out of curiosity, was there a reason X and Y wouldn't work? No problem with you not playing it, just curious. I do like the region. I think X and Y was not the best, but definitely a great introduction to the 3DS and what it can do. I just can't play it. So obviously 3DS emulation is still to date awful. So I wouldn't be able to do that. And even if I could get it like to run semi-smoothly along with streaming and everything, that would just make things so much more troublesome. Because the entire streaming setup here takes 20% of my CPU. 20% of my CPU is used just to have OBS up, recording, streaming, having the chatbot up, and the Vtuber here, hi, all running smoothly. So that would impact the emulator as well, which again, 3DS emulation is really sucky. So I'd have to wait for a 3DS capture card, which is $400. Now, I do want to get one, but it's definitely out of my ability so far. I basically had the choice, do I get a Switch 2 or do I get a capture card? I really should have probably gotten the capture card. I think I would have gotten more content out of it. But I also realized that my regular Switch overheated constantly because it was that old. So I think that was also necessary. But yeah, that is why. I do want to do all the 3DS games as well. There's a lot of them. But until I get a capture card, which is honestly way too expensive right now, it'll have to be set aside. Oh, voice. We still haven't captured a Mon here. Huh. Take this. Flamethrower. Oh, you give us flamethrower. Oh, that is really cool. Huh. Can anybody learn that? Like, realistically, make use of it? Perhaps the Umbreon, to be fair. You can, but no. I want a 3DS capture card, but I know no one who knows how to do that for a 3DS. Yeah, I think that if you type in like 3DS capture card service or buy 3DS capture card, you can find websites, and probably USA has a lot more of those kinds of sites, but it's always expensive. On the bright side, if I were to get one, I'd get it pre-installed. Like, I'd send off my Nintendo 2DS XL, my new Nintendo 2DS XL, because that is my main one. It's my best of the line that I have, and it also has all my games. So I'd love to just send that in, and they can do that. It's just apparently expensive. It's a lot less expensive for the new 3DS XL. It's 250 euros for 3DS XL, and it's 400 for a 2DS XL. Apparently it's got to do with the case and everything. It's weird. You see, maybe there'll be a cheaper cap card while you're getting the funds. Yeah, hopefully. Though, unlikely. I should. Don't stay in. Try and be smart. Try and stay focused. It's unlikely that there's going to be any changes in that regard, because they have basically stopped developing them any further for like at least 5 years or so. I think the latest like edition of all of that was like 5 years ago from what I read. Hence, you know, I think the prices at this point are pretty fixed. Hope it goes well if you're able to get a 3DS capture card in the future. Yeah, I hope so. I'm gonna try using a wireless way to record my 3DS, but need to order some parts so I can connect everything. So if you hack your 3DS, there is a... Nintendo, don't just turn a blind eye here. So if you hack your 3DS, let me quickly grab my 3DS here so I can check the name of the thing. You can download a wireless screen share thing. It'll only share the screen. What's it called? Let me see. Tools. There, it's... Is it this? It's NTRCFW. Is it? That sounds wrong, but I think it is. I think it is. Don't... Am I dumb? I'm not entirely sure anymore. But there is an app. If you just go like 3DS capture software or homebrew capture software, there is one that allows you to use internet to capture the video over to your PC, which works fairly well. You then need to have your audio plug connected into your PC from your 3DS to have the audio on. The only issue is, this is a dupes by the way, the only issue is that you cannot rely too much on your internet, because if you are streaming as well, then your internet is being used and you basically have a laggy video capture. It's a Fortress. Cool. I mean, Fortress is pretty cool. Will we use it? Probably not, but it is cool. I accept a Fortress. And I'd rather not just be like holding phone above my 3DS and then Google's. Yeah, no, I hate it. Like, I know people did that back in the day before that all existed, and like people made it work, right? But it's also just no. So its name in German is for R. Where is it? Stelka. And I think it's like forest and steel, kind of. The one I was looking into, though, it said something about Bluetooth. I don't know if I want to use a while. Yeah, I think you're always gonna have some lag related to that, I think is the issue. So that's, I mean, it will work, right? If you can live with it, lagging a bit, then it'll be fine, probably. But, yeah. Okay, this Pokemon's probably gonna be on the bench. Oh well. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, I have all my Pokemon games on my 3DS by now. I have all the Fire Emblems of that era on my 3DS as well, which I do prefer a lot over. I like Three Houses, but I don't think I can stream it. I'll be very blatantly honest here. As much as I like Three Houses, I just feel like I'll be sat there watching cutscene after cutscene and dialogue after dialogue and running around the monastery for an eternity. So that's basically why I decided to not continue with it. At least until, I don't know, maybe I'll do something with it in the future. But at least right now I don't feel like it's really worth it. I'd rather play something that is a little bit more active thinking required, and more reactions, which I can have with Pokemon. People who want to stream and make content, if you just want a lot of cool content, Pokemon is great. It's great. I was thinking about it the other day because I was talking with Alice about how many shorts I have in my backlog right now that I need to edit. And with this, with today and all the E4 shenanigans, I'll probably have like over 22 shorts, 22 to 24 shorts saved up. And it's basically, yeah, it's a lot because every gym leader is an encounter. Every time a Pokemon is lost, it's basically another short. Every E4 is a short, every rival fight is a short, every big villain fight is a short. Because they're all important things and you can make them exciting. Or, well, you can try and make them exciting at least. And obviously stupid stuff happens in between as well. So Pokemon Nuzlocke are really good for content farming. I'll be very shameless about that fact. What is this? That's a start piece. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with just playing Pokemon. Okay, we've been down here. I think I'll throw the repel on again in a second. But then Fire Emblem, like I enjoy Fire Emblem a lot. And I do want to do something with it. I think if I get the capture card. Different thing, in September when the new Fire Emblem releases, I will play it. That much is for certain. That's a trainer. Can I dodge you? I can. Ooh, raw. But yeah, the new Fire Emblem will be out in September, so I'll play that. Then at least everything will be new. But I do. Well, I'll say this. I'll watch out for like day one reviews. I won't play it on like day one. I want to see if it has similar issues as to previous games. Because I have N-Gage, but I just didn't finish it. I loved Fire Emblem N-Gage until a certain point. Everybody who's played it might know that certain point. And it made me just put down the controller and be like, okay, I'm done. And yeah, it's nicer though than Three Houses. I'll say it like that. The in between battles grind is definitely less, but it's still a lot. I think it's gonna be the problem, I think, henceforth with Fire Emblem, because the dating sim X fighting game stuff that Fire Emblem has done in the recent years, I think it's just now like too rooted into them. But on the right side, there's still the old Fire Emblem store play. Hello, Lucario. You pesky little piece of used fly, please. I'm going to be working with some cards, and it's going to be difficult to type with my phone while wearing gloves, so I'll be lurking for a bit. That is fine. Thank you, and treat your cards well. I need to actually go through all my card collections again and sort stuff out. I also want to do more pack openings, but they're always really expensive. And while it's obviously a funny joke to go like, oh yeah, I could like write them off of my taxes for this quote-unquote business, right? But it's also like, I can't actually, because to write something off, you actually need to make money. Wait. N, you're not part of this list. You're not part of this list. You cannot want to fight me. Please don't fight me. Please don't fight me. Please don't fight me. You're the Umbreon that oh, he actually doesn't just say Zora, he actually names it. Huh, that's cool. Take this with you. The new Victory Road has areas that are only accessible with waterfall. Ba-dum, ba-da-ba-bum. Oh, that's gonna be irritating. We definitely need to use the move relearner and everything. And move forgetter. And now's the money making time. Gonna be making a nest with Pokemon cards hopefully to attract a bird. Okay. I mean, this all looks really pretty. Hello, Victory Road. I don't actually remember this Victory Road. I don't remember a lot about this game. I think I rushed through this game back in the day. I hurried through to get to like competitive Pokemon playing, and I just forgot like everything. Let's see. So this is Victory Road, or is it beneath? This is an old school Pokemon Center. Okay. Do we throw in a Pokemon here to as a HM slave? What do we need? We need Waterfall, I think. I hope we only need Waterfall. In that case, probably anything would be fine. I mean, Waterfall is a good move, but none of my water Pokemon are physical. Yeah. Do you have anything you need? You've Scald. I guess I can get rid of Scald for now. Ba-da-da-dum. Okay, we want to grab repels. We want to grab a lot, actually, here. So, we want to grab full restores, a couple, which we'll definitely need for the E4. We want to grab some max potions because we might as well. We want to grab some full heals, I guess, for outside of battle. We do want to grab some max repels as well. Other than that, we are fine. We're good to go. Is there anything else here? There is something here. No, how do we get there? I want that. I want the item. Give me the item. Oh, there's a dust stone. Nice. That sneeze hurt. Jeez. I was able to mute myself for the sneeze, but it still hurt. Star piece, okay. How do I get to the other item now that I saw the other item? There you go. It's a PP up. We need them, definitely. They are very valuable to us. Okay, is there anything else on the other side? There is not. Okay, let's head in. Let's head down the stairs and into the Victory Road. Are we well enough equipped for this? What will we most likely encounter? I think it's almost always like very random stuff. Okay, nothing up there. What do we get as our encounter for Victory Road? It's a Gorobus. Okay, nothing too interesting towards the end. Wait, Gorbis. Oh, it's a dupes because we got the pearl. We don't have to capture you. You're absolutely garbage for us then. Woohoo! Actually get something potentially useful for us. But first off, an ace trainer, and I also have some tea here prepped. Bum bum bum. A drift bloom. If I had known that, I wouldn't have stayed in. I guess it's still fine. I can use Stone Edge. Stockpile is annoying because its defense will rise. But if Stone Edge hits, this could still be decent. It is decent, and now the Flame Orb has triggered. Thing is, Driftbloom can have... Driftbloom can definitely have flying type moves, so I don't want to stay in. So let's go into the Electivire. There's a Shadow Ball, unexpected. Which is fine. I guess we can Thunder Punch. But faster, okay. Aftermath. Oh, okay. That is a very spooky ability. Umbreon, okay, we need to take away the XP share from the Umbreon. Let's go to Jerry. Driftbloom, if raised correctly, can be quite strong. Yes. 100% yes. Unfortunately, we haven't had a chance yet to ever get... Yeah. To ever get a Driftbloom. But it's definitely a really cool Pokemon to have. Cosmic Power shouldn't be too... I think that's just a stat boost, right? It is. Okay. Energy Ball might not finish it off then. Might not? Yeah, it doesn't. Let's just use Giga Drain then for the remaining HP. Psychic shouldn't hurt too badly. Yeah. There we go. Bum bum ba da dum ba 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 da bum bum. Is that it? Or do you have something else? You don't have anything else. Okay, let me take the XP share off of the Umbreon because Umbreon doesn't need to go over level. Item move, I guess, to you. Do we heal? We do definitely want to heal everything up. That's why we got all the healing stuff. Because I knew we'd take a lot of damage in here. And we're not taking any chances with our HP either. Ba-da-dum. Bum bum ba-da-dum. Okay. Ooh, is this... Why is this area leggy? Oh, is it the light? Ah, I see. It's a light. Huh. What do we get? Oh, it's an Armaldo. That's cool. I mean, it also likely won't be on the team. Well, if something goes wrong, something goes horribly, horribly wrong, I can see it being on the team because it has bug moves and it's really good in being a bug type. So it could at least deal with 2 out of the 3 out of the 4 E4. So it's a possibility. Armaldo. You know what? I'll be here quickly. You guys can think if you want to name it, but I'll go for little plants. They're back. I'm back. It appears like nobody named it, so I'm gonna check what the German name was for it. Armaldo is also Armaldo. Okay, what's your other names? You're always Armaldo? Interesting. Huh. That's weird. I guess I'll call you... Shelly? Sure. Let's go with that. And also remind myself here to save the game in case anything goes wrong. Imagine now of all times the game crashing or something stupid happening. That would be brutal. I'd be lost for words. Okay, let's go down. Okay, that leads to the start. That is also just a way to get back to the start. Okay, now we can activate the max repairs. We don't need to have every wild encounter here again. So the reason Conkeldurrs, by the way, are really very strong Pokemon is because it can wear the Flame Orb and still do insanely well because it has Drain Punch. So it just heals itself up. can just tank a lot. It is very bulky, it is very strong, and it can heal itself up. Oh, the light is being awful. Yes, it's your strength. I didn't think Victory Road would be the laggiest place so far. Interesting. But I know why. It's because of those lights. You look like you're a psychic dude. Let's send the... I don't really want to send the Umbreon up front. And let's send you up front. At least have... No, you don't have Bite anymore. Blastoise, hi. You have Bite still. Please. Deal with the psychic dude. We'll also eventually meet up with Hugh in the Victory Road, so that is gonna be a pretty tough fight as well. That's very random. Hold on. It's a Matang. I mean, I guess Surf will be fine. Although, I'm not sure if it's resistant to water because it's a steel type. No, it's neutral. That's fine. At the very least, it's stab and it's special, so it should still work fairly well. Fagrigus. I mean, again, this is a good test to see how much Surf does, I guess. Does I... Okay, a critical hit is obviously not a good test. I wanted it to just be a normal damage. Okay. Okay. Thunder, we don't need Thunder. As good as Thunder is, I'm not willing to use Rain Dance. Just to make Thunder decent. Is that it? I doubt that's it. But now we're on the outside. There's another item here. Ultra Ball. Okay, we don't need any Pokeballs anymore, though. I'm not going to fight every trainer here. I have no reason to. I'm actually trying not to overlevel. Where? Oh, the Max Repel doesn't keep them away because this is actually on a similar level. That is irritating. Yeah, I'm trying not to overlevel. That's kind of the difficulty here. So if I see an item, I may run around a bit more, but I don't. Anything on this side? There's a surfable zone here. Let's use this. Let's see what we can surf into. Onto this ledge, apparently. Yes, we will reapply the repel. We get another max repel. That's pretty cool. We also dodged a trainer there. We can also get a medic. Let's get the medic here. Might not be the worst. The Fable. Huh. Okay, Clefable does tank a little bit, but not a whole lot. So this should be fine. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Okay, now we have the medic unlocked, which is quite useful. Ba-da-dum. Again, though, we don't want to fight every trainer here. We'll fight the ones that are unavoidable, obviously. But I'd rather not if I don't have to. This is gonna be a double fight, right? I can challenge them separately, so I will. Because double fights are a little more iffy due to surf, basically. Durant. Ha. Why are people moving chairs and everything at this time of day? Who knows? Let's use surf. I don't think Durant can really do anything against us. Yeah. Meanwhile, surf should, even though being neutral, at least play to our strength. Yes. Down that goes. Ferrothorn. Okay, now we swap out. And we probably go into you? Or Fire Punch with you. Probably you then, because you have Fire Punch. Electivire having Fire Punch is important here. There's a Power Whip, which we expected. Yo! What? I am unsure now how we deal with this. So Fire Punch needs to beat this. We need to be faster and we need to beat this. And the spiky knockback from Ferrothorn, the Iron Barbs. Okay, we need to survive them. Good. I didn't expect Power Whip to almost off the Electivire. That is spooky. Unexpected. 100% unexpected. Let's use a Hyper Potion just because it's easier. And then we can use a Super Pot for the Blastoise. But holy crap, that was spooky. Okay, can we get past... No, we can't get past you. I thought I was running out of gloves, but turns out I have a box of 2 and finish one. Oh, are you using like nitrile gloves then, I assume? For cars I just have like fabric gloves by now at least. I used to use nitrile gloves because I just had them laying around because I have a resin 3D printer, so I have a ton of gloves. But since they make hands sweaty, I decided to just use like cottony gloves, which honestly work really well as well. Galvantula's not something we want to stay in against. Again, let's go for the Electivire. There's a Charge Beam. We have Motor Drive, which is huge for us. And Fire Punch. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody in the E4 has any electric type move. Well, the Hydreigon does. Can we bait? No, we can't. I doubt we can bait the Hydreigon into using Charge Beam because realistically we want to beat Hydreigon by throwing an Ice Beam at it. So anything here? So there's an exit here with a trainer and a waterfall. It's just a quick question of, do we need to use the waterfall for anything? Escape rope, okay. I think, wait, doesn't this waterfall lead us back down to where we were at? Let me see. Also have cotton gloves too, so maybe try them out. Yeah. There's another exit there, and we can't progress here. So where does this thing lead to? Leads to water. Cool. Leads to water. A waterfall ends up leading to water. Anything else? No, that's blocked. We're back to the laggy place with the candles. More stuff. Oh. This is a double fight I can't avoid. I can't single them out. So let's go with Electivire and that, I think. Maybe Conkeldurr and that. I'm really not happy about this. I'm really not happy about this. I think this has to be fine. Because the thing is you can reuse cotton gloves, so it's less wasteful. That seems horrendous. And I wish I'd left the Electivire up front. Okay. We are 100% switching over to the Electivire. And I'm thinking of using Cross Poison here. I'm kind of scared because I know how strong Water Quill can be. The Braviary. Water Quill is the German name of it. There's Crush Claw. Oh, stop it. Oh, God. And you had to use Swagger on it? That is awful. And we're confused. Fascinating. Love it. So I think we'll use a Thunder Punch on the Mandibuzz, and we'll use our Full Restore on the Electivire here to get rid of the confusion. Oh boy. Okay, Thunder Punch should take out the Mandibuzz. Just because we don't want any more Swaggers on us. And we are faster than everything there, which is good. Oh, we are so close to the Lava Cat. I'm not happy about that. There goes another Crush Claw. Oh, God, okay. Sensing Archeop. Oh, we need more electric. Oh, no. Oh, no. And Archeop's actually pretty fast. Archeops is actually really fast. I don't like this. Do we... What do we have? What do we even have for this? I mean, we have Blastoise? Question mark? Exclamation mark? I think I'll switch into the Blastoise here. And have you keep taking care of the Braviary, I guess. I'm really not a fan of this. This is rough. A lot of strong birds on their team here. Archeops uses U-turn. That's fine. Crush Claw could hurt. Yikes. Wait, he couldn't U-turn. We can surf and we can use our second heal. I think this is the first time we actually had to use several heals in a fight. Thankfully we have 3 heals per fight. I tend to try and not have to use all the heals. Oh no. Please, Archeops, don't be mean. Don't attack the Crobat. No, I think you used Sandstorm, so we're fine. Caracosta. Do you have H2O Absorb? No, I think you have Sturdy. So I think I can Ice Beam the Archeops and swap out the Crobat here for, I think, the Ludicolo. There goes Acrobatics. That is actually gonna hurt. Stop, 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 stop. Oh. Oh. Okay. Why did you have to actually use Acrobatics now of all times? That's just rude. Smackdown onto the Blastoise is fine, I think. Yes, it is. Everything's spooky. Welcome back, Nathan. You know what else you can try? Discord. Welcome back, welcome back. So we can definitely take out the Carrot Costa here at least now. There's no way it's faster than anything else. We can get rid of the Sturdy with the Ice Beam and then Giga Drain it. Should be 4 times effective. Why is there... Hold on. So apparently somebody's ringing the door. Be right back. Apparently someone decided to ring the door randomly. Probably just neighbors' kids. Which is honestly quite annoying. Okay. At least this encounter was defeated, because this was a rough encounter. Whew. Not a fan of, like, a whole lot of birds. I'm back and I have a joke. Sure, go ahead. Sadly starting to get more headache going, which isn't great. Oh well. Why do we tell every actor to break a leg? Because every player has a cast. Get it? That is good. I was like, where are you going with this one? And that's not bad. Fully expecting you to get a Discord tattoo by the end of the year. I mean, going by that, Alice, you need to get a certain other tattoo. And because that isn't Wild Charge is pretty cool. And because that isn't happening, let's face it, the Discord tattoo isn't happening either. Wild Charge is interesting. It's sadly a Wait! Yo! It's 100% accuracy and 90 power and it's physical? No, it damages the user a little as well. But, yo... It's actually dope. I guess I'll put that in instead of the Thunderbolt. Oh, Thunderbolt is still like 5 points stronger. You know what? I accept. Because it's still stronger. And if the worst comes to worst, if we really need to have something high powered, then this is still fine. What if Alice got a tattoo that's set to 2? You know what? I wouldn't put it past them. I didn't want to do that. Now I have to go through all of this again. Wait, what is up here? Okay, this is just a way to return. Oh my god, this place is still so laggy. Let me free! Let me out! Let me free! So we have to get through this entire stuff again. Oh, I ran into the trainer! This is what happens when you play with a headache, guys. You do stupid stuff. Oh. Whimsicott. That is not a good matchup for us. Wait, it's not a fairy type yet, though. So Hammer Arm? Poison Pounder honestly is whatever. That's just gonna empower the Hammer Arm sooner. Oh, you avoided it. I guess Drain Punch. If you're gonna use, yeah, you're gonna use Giga Drain. Whoa, that dealt a lot of damage actually. Drain Punch doesn't quite beat the Whimsicott. I am honestly a little bit surprised. I'm not gonna want to stay into that. We're missing a Mach Punch on the Conkeldurr, which we sadly can't get. I think if you're gonna use Giga Drain again, I'll swap you into you because then it's not gonna be very powerful. I'm down. Are you really? Ooh, channel point redeems for a tattoo, Alice. Like 1,000,000 channel points to get a stupid tattoo. An unpheasant. Unpheasants have been our enemy in this Nuzlocke since day one. Feather Dance is actually spooky, I think. Attack harshly fell. Okay, that's fine, actually. Cross poison won't do... Ooh, poison, that is good. We have a timer. We just need to survive. And you know how we can survive a timer? By using fly. Oh, we're not faster. Survive, survive, survive. There we go. No, because you would all vote for exclamation mark for previous ad. Yeah. Yeah, let's be very honest. That would happen. And it would be for the greater good. Exclamation mark, Alice. Let me actually, because I'm so bad at this. SOALZ. So shout outs, a round of shout outs, everybody. Alice just finished up playing Final Fantasy X a while ago, which is honestly really amazing. Nathan, who's been shout outing the Discord for ages now, is also a streamer who's currently apparently doing Kingdom Hearts, which is really cool. Apparently everybody's playing Kingdom Hearts now, and I still refuse. Spyro will also not escape the shout-outsies. Spyro's currently doing... Ooh, you did Tokyo Mirage. Interesting. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Ruby. Last time I saw you, you did an Ironmon challenge. And now you're playing Palworld. Ah, cool. Did I miss anybody else? I don't see anybody else in the list here. No, I don't think. If somebody else comes into chat, I'll try and remind myself. Try and remember. But yeah, there we go. All these lovely people in chat. Are amazing people. They not only support me, but they support this entire... They support my sanity at times. When I visit their streams and just to chill off. Is there anything here? No, there isn't. There's the medic again, which I can make use of. Ooh, electrode. Our repel is not sufficient anymore. We get away? We got away, good. Welcome in, Sly Guy is here. Welcome in, welcome in. Did you upload a vid to YouTube like a day or two ago? Saw someone with a similar model in my recommended. That very well may be. I have daily uploads, actually, of shorts. Primarily shorts of my Let's Plays. So that may very well be possible. And I hope nobody else has. Like, my model is my model. It's not a... not a pre-designed one that anybody could just buy. So I hope that is not somebody who's like an imposter or anything. But it should just be me. It should just be me. If it was Pokemon related, then it's likely just me. But welcome in. How are you doing? Ooh, let me... So what did we do? We actually didn't need to go that way, right? So this was an interesting place, but this wasn't the place. There's another exit here. With a lot of grass. And what I'm expecting is just a mushroom. No, it's a max repel. Hey, nice. Was Pokemon's related? So it probably was. And good, just shiny hunting. How about you? Nice, nice, nice. What are you shiny hunting, I guess, is the big question. Because everybody has, like, different tastes for what they want to hunt. It's always interesting to see what people hunt. I'm doing fine. We're currently doing probably the final mile, I'd say, of this randomizer Nuzlocke. Can we get anywhere by surfing here? I need to fight this dude, though. Do I want to fight the dude? I feel like I need to fight the dude. The dude. It's probably going to be fine. Noibat and Fennekin on the A. That sounds pretty cool. I actually really like Noibat. Noibat is really cool. As well as obviously the evolved version, which is... What is the English name again? I know the German name was like Uhafnir, but I don't know the English name again. But it was a really cool one, and I really like it. It's one of those Pokemon that I learned to love more by just playing different games. Ooh. Because when... So there's Inclement Emerald as a ROM hack of Emerald, which I may or may not do one day, but it's a really difficult one, so it's like, eh. But you can get a Noibat there, and it will carry you for at least 1 or 2 gyms. Down goes the Swarner. Good. Why am I being asked random stuff here? No. Oh god, now I need to... I hate when people try and move schedules. I am a planner. I'm an INTJ if you have anything to do with the 16 personality types. And I hate it when plans are getting moved about. So... D&D... I'd have to do... Probably the 29th. There we go. Ampharos. I think we're fine. Just to Fire Punch. Okay, the burn is important. The static. Can we even... We can be staticked. Ugh. Irritating. Cotton Guard is irritating. But at least burn is a timer. Brick Break shouldn't hurt. Especially since you're burned. Yeah. We get to the para so we can Fire Punch. Oh god, that does like no damage now. We're literally just stalling out the burn now. My schedule flies around me? Me? Schedule flies around sometimes, Basil, with how much I work. Scarletic. Yeah, it's one of those things, like one of my friends works for the train service in Germany. Which, yes, the memes of our trains being late and being unpredictable are very, very true. I don't think I can swap into anything. And their schedule for work is also basically a chaos, where they only get to know their work schedule literally at the end of the month for the next month. And the worst part is that there is like morning shifts, day shifts, evening shifts, and there's night shifts. So there's 4 types of shifts, and it's all jumbled up in chaos, and you have no control over it. which honestly just makes it horrible. I could not. If I don't have a straight up good plan of everything, then I just go crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. But yeah, I'd go wilt. Wilt like a flower. I need a very strict and secure schedule. I can accept a random thing coming in once in a while. But other than that, I'm already my schedule is already planned at least 2 months ahead. I have a couple of weekends or a couple of days, I should rather say, that are more open to chaos, where I allow myself to be a little bit more spontaneous about it. But other than that, hell no. I can't. I have a very strict schedule for everything, except for streaming days. I feel like I tend to, and I will probably stick to Thursdays and Saturdays. But since Saturdays is also often like friend day, I may have to like bounce between Saturday and Sunday on some days. How many times can I say an S along with a day? We'll see. The Manhattan Flare Blitz is spooky, but I think Unkelda should be able to tank it. Yeah. Stonage just hit. Good. Please take out the Don Manhattan. Good. Yesterday I found a card with a print line in it, and now I spotted another one on the same card. Ooh. Or like the same Pokemon card. Ooh. Interesting. Tangrowth. Is fighting? Yeah, fighting should be super effective against grass. Right? I think so. It isn't? Okay. I mean, this works. Yeah, this works. 48 minutes left of... Yeah, I was just about to say, not much longer. Let me be free. Let me out. Ooh, poison could hurt. Oh, just stop it. Good. Ooh. Tangrowth down. Okay, that's this Ace Trainer done. Done and dealt with. Let me heal it up. I don't want to like heal away the burn because that's actually really useful. But I do want to heal its HP. There we go. That should suffice. I hope I'm not just going a crazy random route here. Okay, we're kind of back in a sense. I think. I need to push this one up. One card with 2 to 3 print line. That sucks. That generally sucks. I mean, wait, how do I? Can I? No, did I? No, I didn't. Can I get you in between there? I think I can. Talk about iffy. There we go. So, where's the C2? This is a broken bridge. Nothing there, nothing there. Always checking all the rocks. Always got to. I don't think I've had a card with print lines yet. But I do have a lot of bad card experiences, which are all based on my own stupidity, to be fair. Golurk. It's sadly a ghost type, so we can't hurt it with this. What is it most likely to do here? I think I'll go into Jerry. I think this will have to be the safest play. Shadow Punch is fine. Okay. Giga Drain? We are faster. Does that beat the Golurk though? It does. Good. Again, a really good check for when we go against the E4. Sigilif. Get everything's so high level now. Go into the Blastoise, I guess. It's not visible, but when I was taking the pics, I noticed it. But the third one is very faint. Oh, everything's getting to be so close to the level cap now that I have trouble switching around. I think I'm gonna take away the XP share here. Oh, yep, there it is. There's the level cap. Okay, let's take away your XP share for sure now. Let's just take that away. Don't need it. This is no bueno. We really need to avoid the trainers now. This is also just a dead end. This leads to nowhere. This was all pointless. Okay. Oh, hello, Electrode. Please leave me alone. Couldn't get away, self-destruct. Please survive! Survive, 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 survive. You have so much bulk. Thank you. Thank everything. Good to know that that does about no damage. So this is also not a path that is worthwhile taking, which is kind of unfortunate. Then there's a strength puzzle place here with a ranger and a path, though yes, we'll keep using max repels. What is up here, I guess, is the big question. Oh, this is a flash place. If you're wondering about the lines, this is because there's supposed to be flash here and the game is bugging. Ignore it, basically. Ignore it. Is this the exit? This may be the exit. In that case, I will heal up. And I think we need... Oh, I can't even really do what I wanted to do anymore. I still need to do this, unfortunately. I do need to put the Electivire up front, which is even more irritating. Because if this is Hugh, we need Electivire to take out at least 2 of them. Okay, there's a Pokeball. Dragon Fang is good. Oh, there's another trainer there. Really didn't need another trainer to be there. Anything? No, there's just grass there. Oh boy, okay. How? No, we can't avoid you. Cannot avoid you. This is no longer a struggle of can we survive, it's can we get through this without over-leveling by accident. That's really the most difficult part about this. Striker should be fine. Should be, quote-unquote, fine. We can just use... Let's be safe about this and use Drain Punch. Because Hammer Arm can miss. And at least Drain Punch is 100%. And honestly, with the Guts Burn, there we go. It works. You got this? You're nearly there? Yeah. Spyro can do this. Starmie. If you have Psychic, that's kind of problematic. But I also have... Again, I would need to save up the Electivire. Did we survive a Psychic? It's not stab, but it is super effective. Boo. Thank you for the luck. Oh, did we survive this? I hope so. There's Psy Shock. Please survive this. Please survive this. Please survive this. Survive, 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 survive. Oh, it was a crit. It really wanted me down there. Oh boy. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. So I will have to swap into Jerry here. Oh. Everything wants me dead. It's not fun. It's not good. Let's use Giga Drain here. Don't crit again, thank you. Down goes the Starmie. Sork. Sork might be... Oh, it's not really fine, is it? Hello, Crobat. So it's probably going to use a fighting type move here. So that means that the Crobat needs to tank this. Yep, there's a Brick Break, which is fine. And then let's use Fly, just to avoid it. There's Rock Tomb, yep, that's why we used Fly. But this needs to also take down the Sork. Oh, it has Sturdy! Oh no, please survive a Rock Tomb. Please, 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 please. Okay. Oh. Everything wants me dead. Everything's being evil. Okay. Oh, we still need to head up the stair though. Sorting out some work and eyeing Etsy. That's right, it's Discord! Oh dear. I've given you too much power. But honestly, I tend to forget posting the Discord link. And I should really do that more often. So it might be... Even if it may be too much, it's still better than too little, I guess. The power is forever mine. I mean, not forever, but... There's another dude. You're still burned. That's good. I really need these trainers to leave me alone. This is getting really spooky on the XP front here. There's a Beartick. Beartick at least falls to Conkeldurr. Can use Drain Punch. Bonk. Down is the Beartick. Yo, the amount of XP we get. Golurk. Oh, we can't fight a Golurk. Well, no, we have to use our Blastoise here. Blastoise should be able to tank it, whatever it has. Iron Defense. Oh, okay. Use Iron Defense as much as you want. I'm gonna use Surf. Raise your defenses as much as you want. As long as it's not special defense, you'll still get drowned. Yep. Next up is a Throw, which I think we can stay in against. It'll take a lot for it to beat a Blastoise. Especially if it just uses Bulk Up, that's fine. This is the issue when people change schedules. Stuff that has been planned. So we had an appointment for Warhammer painting. For Warhammer painting night. It's been scheduled since the start of the year. Because these friends were supposed to wrap up their internship and everything, which is all fine. All of their exams needed to be wrapped up. And that is entirely cool. And they wrapped them up. So the plan was to go with the 1st of August? Yeah, 1st of August. And well, there's Hugh. Let me finish the story. And this has basically been in the planning for now almost 8 months. And now they're like, oh, one of them is like, oh, I can't make it to that appointment. So that's like, okay, well, thing is, the 2 weeks afterwards are D&D weeks. The 3 weeks afterwards are D&D weeks, now that I realize. So the next one we'd have to reschedule for September, an entire month later. And September is also packed full of my birthday, several friends of mine's birthday. So it's like, when are we gonna do this? Oh dear. Anyway, Hugh. Finally fighting Hugh, and I need Hugh to not cause my Electivire to gain a level up. And you should take down the Unpheasant and the Semipaw without Electivire gaining a level up. Seems doable, right? Maybe. Thunder Punch. Should take down the Unpheasant. Should. Yeah, it does. With a crit, I don't think that crit was necessary. Okay, then comes the Bouffalont. Has Head Charge, Wild Charge, Mega Horn, and Earthquake. So I'm pretty sure what it's gonna do is use Earthquake to hit the Electivire. I'm pretty sure I can use the Conkeldurr here as well. Please tell me. Yeah, okay, that's Earthquake. So Conkeldurr should tank this. Yeah, it does. Good. I think I'm faster than it, so I can Drain Punch. Oh, it's faster than me, but its Head Charge is a normal move, so please don't be super effective. Oh. Okay, Drain Punch should please take out the Bouffalont. It does. That was more damage than I thought it would do. Okay, that takes out the Bouffalont. That gives us a level up on the Conkeldurr, which is still fine. Sadly, the Electivire still takes some XP from this. Simipour has Surf, Rock Slide, Crunch, and Brick Break. It's still iffy. It is a really fast Pokemon as well, so it's most likely... What is it most likely to do here? I think it's most likely to use Surf here. Because it's Stab, plus it's Mystic Water that it wears. Which means Electivire could survive it and then take it out. If it uses Rock Slide though randomly, then it's much more troublesome. Okay, it uses Surf, that's good. Shouldn't be... That's still half HP. Don't be faster. Yeah, just don't be. Oh, you are faster. Okay, don't crit or high roll. Don't crit nor high roll. Oh, okay. Simipour is that fast. That is insane. But down goes the Simipour. Oh boy. Emboar. Emboar is fine. We can deal with the Emboar. Emboar is literally just us throwing in the Blastoise. It'll use a random move because anything would finish off the Electivire. So it's probably going to use the Flamethrower because it's just straight up stab. And now we can just press Surf and win this. Oh boy. 2 very close calls, Hugh. Hugh is definitely the weakest rival so far, but has also caused the most drama. Oh boy. But there we go. Hugh is down. That is a humongous achievement. Haha, get it? We get TM Thunderbolt, which is actually also really cool. Goodbye, Hugh. Okay, let me heal up. That was a long loading screen. I didn't like that. Just to open up a bag. Let's heal up everybody. I'm not sure how much more we have in front of us, but I'm just making very sure that we are not getting in trouble. There we go. Victory Road has been done. We're just now walking through the canyon. There we go. We're at the Pokemon League. It only took us like almost 3 hours. Okay. Let's go into the Pokemon Center here first. Is there anything in these rocks? No. Bum bum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-bum-bum. Okay. Ba-da-dum. Okay. Hello, shop. I want to definitely buy more of these. I don't know how many I'll need, but I'll need quite a few. More of these. And I guess I'll grab a couple more of these just to top things up. I think on the rest of these we're fine. Is there anything... Wait, let me save the game. We've made it after all this time, so let me save the game, be very sure about this. Is there anything we had to lose? I think we had to lose some move for Blastoise to have Waterfall, but I think it was just Scald. Do you sell anything aside from balls? You just sell the balls. Okay. Anything these NPCs have for us? Nope. And you also don't have anything. Okay, let me quickly check over the movesets. Just make very sure about everything. You're fine. You are probably fine. You're fine. You're good. You're fine. Yeah, you had Skull, but honestly, I don't worry too much about it. You're good. Okay. So this is the team we're gonna send into this. I will give them their level caps now. Level cap is not going to be oriented on the champion. It's going to be oriented on the highest E4, which is 58. Though, to be fair, the champion only has 59 as their highest, so it's like, eh. But that is the regular Nuzlocking level cap. So Crobat goes up to 58. Jerry can go up to 58 as well. Umbreon, 58. Blastoise, 58 for you. And the Conkeldurr wants to learn Superpower? No. Don't need Superpower on the Conkeldurr. Okay. Okay. Oh. By number. If we need anything else, we can still teach it and learn it. Items. Item changes are gonna be interesting here. Okay, so we want the... We probably want a Flying Gem if we have one. We don't need the Dragon Fan, we don't need the Draco Plate. Electric Gem, Everstone, Expert Belt. So we can definitely give the Expert Belt to the Umbreon. Because we don't have the Dark boosting item. We do have a singular Flying Gem. Okay, so I'll have to save that up for probably Iris. Heartstone, Ice Gem, leftovers. I'm thinking of who could get the leftovers and be good with it. Maybe, honestly, the Electivire? No, we kind of... So, electric type is unfortunately not particularly good here. Like, not at all. It's only going to be relevant for Iris later until Lapras. In between that, it's Sigilif is fine to have electric type against, and the Drifblim is fine to have electric type against. But overall, the Electivire won't get to use the electric type moves a lot. But it'll exist to kind of tank a lot of stuff, I feel like. Shell Bell isn't the worst either in some scenarios. Let me give the Electivire the Magnet, so that when it has to use an electric move, it'll do well. I could also give the Charcoal since it has Fire Punch, just to make sure that Fire Punch is better. Because again, it's more likely that we'll use Fire Punch than electric moves. But also like, no, not really. Oh boy. I think we're fine on the item choices here. Yeah. I think we're fine on that front. Bum 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 bum. What I do want to do... Oh, how much XP does the Conkeldurr have? You have your free. Okay, so I'll push the Conkeldurr front. Just to... We'll head back. Go to a very weak route because we can. So we can fly back to basically the starting spot. Go to just the very first route. Throw the Conkeldurr out, get the burn, retreat it, and then we can have it with burn active and guts, allowing us to then give it something other than the flame orb, because it doesn't need the flame orb after that. Okay. Because once it's burned once, I don't need to use flame orb anymore. Let's run around here real quick. Oh, yeah. Obviously, Repel has to be off. Yep. There's that Lillipup. We can just spend a turn in here. Although, if we beat it, will we still get burn? Please activate. No. We may need to swap it around with something just to get its burn active that way. There we go. Because we're not allowed to just beat it. Yes, we're being very optimal here, but I feel like I need it as well. We need all the power-ups we can get. So there's the Umbreon versus the Lillipup. We swap it in. The Lillipup will not have anything particularly powerful to use, if even. Nope. There's just a Leer. Now the Flame Orb should activate. There we go. That's all we needed, and then we can run away from this, and we can then head back up to the Pokemon League and give it a useful item aside from the Flame Orb. We may have to reapply Flame Orb eventually, but that's why I took top potions as well as full potions, just so that I wouldn't get rid of the burn. Okay, so what items do we have that we could possibly give the Conkeldurr now? That might be helpful. Honestly, Shell Bell might not be bad. But if we have a good fighting type boosting item here, that would also be good. Leftovers is also not be better. Or honestly, it might just be leftovers. Unless we have a fighting gem, which is good, but depends on circumstance. Okay, so I think we'll give it the leftovers. Just because this way it can out-heal the burn even better. There we go. Oh. Anything over here? No. Are we ready? This is what we're going into here. We're having a Guts Conkelder, an Umbreon, a Crobat, a Ludicolo, a Electivire, and a Blastoise. It is go time. Who's gonna be the first E4 that we want to fight? Who will be the very first E4? Yes, we want to go in. There's no going back now. This is it, everybody. I'm thinking we want to get Grimsley over with first, which I think is the third. I think he's always is. I think he's a second. Southwest is ghost type. Southeast is fighting type. Northwest is dark type. Northeast is psychic. So I think it's the second one that Grimsley is in. Again, we want to hopefully use this to take care of everything. Hopefully Conkelder can just solo Grimsley. Is this... Are you... I think you are. Yes, you are. Okay. Hello, Grimsley. Oh. Grimsley, here we come. First of the four. Plan is use Conkelder and beat everything up. That is the very simple plan. It has Guts, it has Burn, and it has Leftovers. I think we can just go with Drain Punch here, to be fair. I think I'm gonna go for the safe moves and use Drain Punch. There's a Fake Out. I expected that to happen, which is irritating, but it's fine. Interesting, the Leftovers trigger before Burn triggers, which is a mildly unfortunate. Oh, Attract. Oh, please don't get stuck in Attract. Thank you. Take it down. There we go. Oh, okay, number one gone of four. Bisharp. It's Dark Steel and his Aerial Ace. It's not particularly fast though, but neither is Conkelder. Thing is, I don't think Aerial Ace will take us out. It'll do damage, but I don't think it'll take us out. Yes, there we go. So we can use another Drain Punch. Down goes the Bisharp. That should heal us up quite a bit. Oh, they're very good. Yep. Oh boy. Again, if we over level in the E4, that is fine, because the level cap is set as we wander in. We just can't use rare candies, obviously. Intimidate is irritating from the Crocodile. But honestly, I think we could just Drain Punch again. Earthquake shouldn't hurt too badly. Down goes the Crocodile. Can I... I went and snoozed the ad time coming up. Scrafty is the final one he has, and again, I think we can just safely Drain Punch. Brick Break shouldn't do anything. Down goes the Scrafty here, I think. Ooh, it survives with 1 HP. Oh, yeah, right. We have a level of Intimidate in us. It should be fine, though. We can just take it down now. Oh, it uses full restore. That is irritating. I mean, it's fine. If we high roll, it'll be beaten. If we high roll, it's going down. Yeah, there we go. Down goes the Scrafty. We win. We win against Grimsley. That is the first of them done. We get a level up, which is nice. Grimsley has been beaten. 3 more to go, everybody. Well, I never played this game, but the music is always good. Yes, the music is great. Oh, right, we need to use the teleporter. Welcome in, Snipper Snapper. Pokemon. Yeah, it is. It is. It is indeed Pokemon. You're getting us right at the end of this Nuzlocke. We have 3 more E4 to go and then the champion. Let me heal up the team real quick, just to make very sure that we are good to go. Oh, actually, you healed yourself up. Cool. So that was Grimsley. That was Dark type. I kind of want to wait until ads arrive because I can only snooze so often. We can think about who we fight next, though. So the next few ones, I guess we can fight the fighting type dude, which does require us using the Crobat. Scrafty locate QQ. It is, kind of. I can see it. It's got the hoodie. It's kind of cool. I do see that. I definitely do see that. But yeah, how is everybody doing? I hope you're all having a great evening. Or I hope you've had a... Excuse me. I hope you've all had a great day and time zone and whatever it is for you guys. I think we can go into here. I think this is Marshall. I think this is the fighting type one. Yeah, it is. Bonk. Man, they really made these E4 really cool to look at. Donk. God, I feel those lights in real life right now as well. Whoo, so plan is literally just use Crobat here. We want to use Fly and Aerolace. Things acrobatics would be good, but it's like we can't really save it up for when Conkeldurr comes, because I'd really love to just take down Conkeldurr in one fell swoop. But I don't think we can afford to do that. Because otherwise I'd just use a flying gem. Might be interesting though if we could take care of them with something else, like you. None of them could possibly really hurt the Blastoise. So maybe we do use Blastoise and we do use a flying gem. It's just kind of a question of how do we swap into this situation. Because Conkeldurr has Stone Edge. It's all kind of iffy. So I think we do stick with this. I think we do stick with this plan. Now, I don't know if there's ads yet or not. Okay, ads will start in a minute. Hey, just as I look at it. Cool. Again, I will wait here for a second because I don't want to have people stuck in ads while in the midst of an E4 fight. That would be kind of lame. Ooh. Let me check everything else that we have as an option here. We can't really send in the Electivire against anything because everything they have has Rock Slide or Stone Edge and Rock Tomb. So a Rock move would take down the Electivire. Blastoise could for sure tank most of it. I'm just not sure about the Conkeldurr. Umbreon would just lose. Jerry would just lose. Our own Conkeldurr could probably do fairly well, but it doesn't have anything that's super effective against anything they have. You can also check Discord. Yes, there is Discord. Hold on. It's an admin commando, so we... Okay, ads have now started for 1.5 minutes. Let's see. I think this is the best play we have available to us, is you literally just use the Crobat. Probably apply Fly. Hold on, can we get a move that is better than Acrobatics? Since we're not using a Flying Gem, I think we have a good flying move that is better than Acrobatics. Skydrop? No, Skydrop isn't particularly better. What was the other flying type move that I think we had? I think we had... Or did we have anything else? Guess not. Guess it really is just Skydrop. Which isn't particularly better. Yeah, it really isn't particularly better. The user hurls the target into the air, then drops it in the second turn. Target cannot attack while in the air. I mean, it's okay, but it's also not, like, amazing. Okay, I think we're getting to the points where ads are probably over. Or moving towards being over. Okay, let's go. Let's get going. Let's fight. Marshall, here we come. Second E4, Marshall. Fighting type E4. Ooh. Throw. Into Crobat. So I'm pretty sure we can just use Fly here and be fine for most of these. Rock Tomb doesn't work because we're in the air. But Fly really needs to beat the throw here. Sadly, a really bulky mon, it doesn't. Rock Tomb still missed, that's great. We need to use Aerial Ace for Restore is unfortunate. But I think we can still 2-hit it. Dunk. Yep, we can definitely 2-hit the throw. That takes care of that. I'm worried about Sork as well because it has Sturdy. Conkeldurr, there's directly the main issue, huh? It has Stone Edge, Hammer Arm, Bulk Up, and Retaliate. So I'll use Fly. We can get out of probably a Stone Edge. Yep, we dodge the Stone Edge. You avoided the attack? How do you avoid a Fly? What? What? Is Fly not 100? Oh, it's 95. Oh, that is horrendous. It got a bulk up for free. Stone Edge avoided. Please hit it this time. It probably won't beat the Conkeldurr. No. There's a Citrus Berry as well. I need Stone Edge to not end the Crobat here. Please, 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 please. Now what do we do? R.I.P. the fact that Fly missed once, I'm pretty sure it would not have gone down if it hadn't had... if it didn't get the bulk up. In goes Blastoise, I think. It should at least be tanky enough to take a hit. Thing is, Congelda... I mean, bulk up only raises physical defense. Please survive a Hammer Arm. Please survive a Hammer Arm. Oh, boy. I am not a fan of that. There's a reason I was fearing a Conkelda. Okay, there's a Mienshao. How... First heal. We need the first heal to come out here. So Mienshao has High Jump Kick, which I hope it misses, because that will otherwise hurt. Has U-Turn, Bounce, and Retaliate. High Jump Kick doesn't miss. And does 103 damage. So if it high rolls, that is also a very ripped Blastoise. And I have honestly got no good dodge for it anymore. Like, this is the tankiest mon we have, everybody. Is it? Things it has bounce as well. Conkelda could tank. But it has bounce, which is a flying move. Not a fan of this. Oh boy. No. If High Jump Kick misses, which it is, I think, a very high chance that High Jump Kick can miss or should miss. High Jump Kick is a 90% accuracy. I mean, that's actually a pretty high chance to hit. Oh, just don't high roll, I think, is the real answer. Because theoretically, we'd live at like 8 HP. But if it's a high roll, obviously those 8 HP don't matter. And we don't have a good switch into this. Nothing that can take 2 hits from Mienshao because Mienshao is really fast. So we just have to. It avoided. Thank you. Oh. Praise Orange Jesus. There we go. Then comes the Sork. I'm less worried about the Sork, definitely. I think we can... Oh, it has pretty high attack stat. But it doesn't have anything nearly as threatening as a High Jump Kick, so I think we can just attack here. Brick Break shouldn't do much. There we go. And you were slower than I was, so there we go. Marshall done. Unfortunate though for the Crobat. The Crobat didn't get to live. Rip Azula. Okay, 2 more to go. Everybody, 2 more. Oh. That was no bueno. So, what's next, everybody? Next up is probably gonna have to be Chantal here. I was putting it off for a while, but I think we have to go into Chantal now with the Umbreon. Thing is, Umbreon needs to do this really, really well. Because if Umbreon... I need Umbreon for Chantal and Caitlyn, because they are Ghost and Psychic, and Umbreon is great against both of them. So, yeah, go Umbreon. I really need this to go well. It almost doesn't matter who I start with here, but we want to start off with Chantal. Oh boy. Not gonna lie, losing the Crobat has been quite a hit, actually. Hello, Chantal. Let's fight. Here we go, Ghosty 4. How will this go? Oh, Cofagrigus, as expected, goes first. It has Grass Knot, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, and Psychic. While Umbreon has Dark Pulse to deal with a Cofagrigus. Please work. It has Expert Belt as well, so it's 20% boosted. Good. Down is the Cofagrigus, okay. Since it's the only pure ghost type, it was the most annoying one, kind of, to deal with. Golurk is a problem because it has Brick Break. But it also has a... See, this is the issue that I'm now facing. It has Brick Break and it has Earthquake. So I am thinking I'm gonna go into Blastoise here. Because that way it doesn't matter which one he uses. Golurk won't do too much. So yeah, there's the Earthquake. If I had gone into the Electivire, we would have been hurting. Oh my gosh. Surf. Are we faster? We are faster. Please take it out. Please just take it out. Thank you. Oh. Okay, 59 on the Blastoise as well. Drifblim. We definitely can't stay into the Drifblim here, but we do want to go into the Electivire. Oh. So it's probably going to use a Thunderbolt here, which if it does, there we go, there's the Motor Drive. Giving us extra speed, which we definitely need for the Chandler afterwards. We can take down the Drifblim with a Thunder Punch. I don't think it has... Yeah, it has so low defensive stats that there's no way it can survive. Good. Aftermath hurts, but not too badly. Then comes Chandler. 59, good. So Chandler has Fire Blast, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. And we're faster than it now for sure. And we have Wild Charge, which is very strong. But it gives us recoil. So I think we can do this. With Wild Charge especially, Chandler should go down. Oh, it survives. I don't like the fact that it survives. I'm really not a fan of the fact that it survives. Please survive a Fire Blast. Oh, please. You just had to survive. I need to go into the Ludicolo here. I had to bank on Electivire taking down the Chandelier because, again, a switch-in is on the verge of being troublesome. Because, okay, reasons why a switch-in didn't work is Energy Ball would have taken down Blastoise. Fire Blast would have hurt anything except for Blastoise. Psychic, I mean, Umbreon would have probably been a good swap-in choice, but again, it would probably take a lot of damage still. And I'm not sure if it could then take down the Chandelier. We have to go with Surf here and survive the Fire Blast. I think it's on neutral. Oh boy. For being on neutral, that still did way too much. But at least down goes the Chandler, and with that down goes Chantal. We lost 2 already, and we have 1 more in front of us. I think we still have everything we need to deal with. Iris. Do we? I'm honestly not sure. We don't have a Lapras still falls to Conkeldurr, I think. But it's definitely not a fun time. Now there's only one left. Caitlin. Again, Umbreon can lead. Hello, Caitlin. That's so pretty. Hello, Caitlin. Psychic E4. Please don't give me too much trouble. So Mashana's gonna start here. Yep. Bum bum bum. Umbreon should be able to deal with most things here. Again, I can Dark Pulse here. Yeah, I think Dark Pulse is the right play. On the bright side, Umbreon is immune to all the psychic moves. Oh, it couldn't move. Oh, it flinched on the Dark Pulse. That is huge. That is really huge for us. So down goes the Mashana. What comes next? Oh, we just didn't get the level up there, but we can get it afterwards. Reuniclus is a special defensive beast. So there's the question of do we use foul play here? Oh, Reuniclus has Focus Blast. So considering it's going to be using Focus Blast, it also has Energy Ball, which sucks. Oh, I'm not a fan of this. I think I need to. It's very slow. I think I'm gonna have to go for foul play here. Please, it doesn't take it down. Focus Blast sadly goes through without. Despite the low accuracy. Please survive. You have such high special defense, Umbreon. Yes, sir. Okay, foul play. Take it down. So the reason foul play is better than Dark Pulse here is because Reuniclus' base special defense is higher than its base defense, and its base attack is actually not too well. It has 65 base attack, but it's still better than what Umbreon has. So I figured that might be better here. So Sigilif, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Air Slash. I think we're fine to use Dark Pulse here and then heal. We should be able to tank the Air Slash. Yes. Oh, you flinched? Don't do this. Don't flinch lock me. Oh, are you kidding? Okay, first heal. That's super lame. Double flinch already? Please get through. Stop flinching! That's 3 already. You avoided it. Finally. Please take it out. There we go. Oh boy. 3 flinches. Gothitelle. Calm Mind, Psychic, Shadow Ball. Oh, so Thunderbolt. Okay, Thunderbolt we take, Shadow Ball we take. So yeah, we can just use Dark Pulse. Yeah, or do we? Again, the situation is it has really high special defense. But we may flinch it back, I guess. It's not bad. There goes the Citrus Berry. It flinched. Yes, there is karma. There we go. Caitlin done without a loss. Level 60 on the Umbreon is pretty sweet as well. Oh boy. Down goes Caitlin, the last of the 4. Now there's only Iris left. Everybody. One more. One more. Just the champion left. Quote unquote just. Oh. So here's the spooky part. Hydreigon has Charge Beam. Is Ludicolo good with electric? Is it more likely to tank it? It is neutral against it. So, hello Ludicolo, you go first to take out the Hydreigon with an Ice Beam. Druddigon also probably with an Ice Beam. Aggron probably falls to a Surf. Archeops hopefully also falls just to a Surf. Lapras can be taken down by Conkeldurr and Haxorus. So yeah, we are good to have some two Pokemon that can Ice Beam in case stuff goes very wrong. I feel like we don't need Giga Drain buff here. If we have an Ice buff, we want it for sure. Do we? I don't think we have the Ice Stone. Don't think we found it ever either, which kind of hurts. No. We might have Ice Gems. We do have 2 Ice Gems. So I am going to give one of them to you because you need it. I'm going to give the other one to the Blastoise just so that we have 2 very good Ice Beams. I'm going to check it real quick, but I don't think we have any of the Ice buff items to carry around. No, we don't. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be how it goes. Two Pokemon down, 4 more to go, and Champ is up for us. Climbing the stairs, everybody. The final climb to face Iris. Oh. Is there anything here? Just out of pure curiosity? No. Okay. Wish me luck. We'll probably need it. Hello, Iris. Welcome, Challenger. You're so pretty. I've been waiting for this. Know what? I really look forward to having serious battles with strong trainers. I mean, come on, the trainers who make it here are trainers who desire victory with every fibre of their being. And they are battling alongside Pokemon that have been through countless difficult battles. If I battle with people like that, not only will I get stronger, my Pokemon will too. Ah, brace yourself, yep. Hello, Iris. Champion of the E4. Let's go. First up is the Hydreigon. We need to be faster. Well, maybe we don't need to be faster, but we definitely need to hit this Ice Beam. Dragon Pulse is fine, I think. Tank it, tank it, tank it. Yes, good. Ice Beam with Gem will take down the Hydreigon, no question asked. What? Oh, it froze. RNG is on our side for once. Oh my. Oh, you used a full restore? No, that sucks. I should have just Ice Beamed. That is entirely my mistake. Oh, Ice Beam could probably still two-shot it. But at this point, just don't crit. Please, if there's some luck, we can freeze again. Oh, there's none. How much damage did the Dragon Pulse just do? Do we use our first heal here is the real question. I feel like we need to. I feel like we definitely need to. So Dragon Pulse again. From 215 down to 139. Sadly faster. Just don't crit. Don't you dare crit. There we go. Down goes the Hydreigon, but things are now really iffy. Haxorus. Okay, there's at least a final Pokemon. Is it faster? It's a point in speed stat slower than the Hydreigon. But it doesn't have anything as powerful as the Dragon Pulse, and it has a Dragon Dance. So I think we can Ice Beam here safely. Oh, is the X-Scissor bad? X-Scissor was bad. X-Scissor was bad. Okay, hi, Blastoise. Oh, no. Of course, of all the things that I missed was X-Scissors. Okay, at least there's the Dragon Dance. But again, Ice Gem on the Blastoise should, hopefully, I hope it takes care of the Haxorus. Please take care of the Haxorus this way. 1 HP, and it critted and still has 1 HP? There's a freeze. I won't take a chance anymore with the full potions. It immediately thawed. Are you kidding? It thawed up right away. I'm actually shaking. I'm legitimately shaking here. There's a Lapras. A Surf, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Sing. It's probably going to use Thunderbolt here. The Conkeldurr doesn't have really high special def, but it's also not very effective. And Lapras doesn't have the highest stats, so I think we can go into Conkeldurr and probably Drain Punch the Lapras down. Sing doesn't work because of Burn, that is amazing. So let's Drain Punch. We are slower than it. Please survive the Ice Beam. You do. We can't be frozen because we're burned. Down is the Lapras. And that should heal us up quite a bit as well. That gives us a full heal. Oh. Oh, please. There's a Druddigon. Druddigon isn't that cool for us because it has a Life Orb. It has a friggin' Life Orb. So I feel like I need to... It has nothing that's super effective. On the bright side. It just has really high attack. Which is very weird to say, but Conkeldurr also has really high defense. So if I go with Hammer Arm, I feel like we can... Oh, the Focus Blast was avoided. That's good. Please, Hammer Arm. Yes! Good. Speed fell. That is fine. Down goes the Druddigon. Leftovers are doing the work along with Guts. Then there's an Aggron. It supposedly has Rock Head. Again, it has nothing that we need to be too worried about, so I think we can just Drain Punch here. Double Edge is normal, so it shouldn't be very effective. Yes, good. Drain Punch should... If it doesn't have Sturdy, it doesn't have Sturdy, so it takes care of the Aggron. Only the Archeops left, guys. Oh, only the Archeops left. And it does have Acrobatics, but I think we can take care of it. I think... Oh, can we though? Does Stone Edge work? I think Stone Edge works. Archeops will be faster. Acrobatics will probably hurt, but we have high enough defense to tank it. We didn't? Hi, Umbreon. We need to do a certain thing here now, guys. We need to do something for safety reasons, and it's called healing up the Blastoise. Okay, it missed. That's actually good. It was basically a case of, oh, we can foul play here. We can totally foul play here. Archeops has such high attack and such low defense. Let's just foul play. Rockslide Umbreon should tank. Yep. And foul play might just take care of the Archeops. It almost did. Not bad. Acrobatics. It doesn't have an item, so this might be iffy. If we survive, we take it down with a foul play. We did it! Oh, 2 Pokemon left. 2 Pokemon left. This couldn't have gone more iffily for us. GG. With that, Pokemon White2 is done. Thank you for the head pats. White2 has been defeated, everybody. After, I think, 24 hours or more. I think 25 or 26 hours even. We are done. All that's left is the Hall of Fame to watch the few Pokemon that have survived. And everything that supported us. Let's try and remember all the Pokemons that have supported us so far. Definitely our starter Pokemon, Oshawott. It's still a sadness that we have kept neither Oshawott nor Alice the Empoleon. We also lost the Breloom. We lost so many good things. Also the Raichu. But Ludicolo, the Conkeldurr, the Crobat, the Umbreon, and the Blastoise, as well as the Electivire. They were the final team for us. They were our final team at 26 hours and 17 minutes, everybody. We have done it. Pokemon White 2 as a Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge. Why is it right on the front? I guess it's the first Pokemon. There we go. We've unlocked easy mode, everybody. Woo. We have done it. We can rest easy now. This is now the 4th? 3rd? I think it's the 3rd. Yeah, it's the 3rd Nuzlocke that we've done. 3rd Nuzlocke. And we're doing well. We've beaten this. It was very iffy towards the end, I'll say that. But it went well. I cannot complain. There we go. Let's watch the fireworks. We can enjoy this now. Very weird white screen edges, oh well. Oh. So what's next for us? What are gonna be the next streams next week? It's gonna be another... Well, it's gonna be more Pokemon. Obviously, I can't go without Pokemon, everybody. We know... you know myself too well than for me to drop Pokemon. Whether it's gonna be another Nuzlocke right away is a different question. Or whether it's gonna be one thorough series is another question. I may try out some ROM hacks. Try out some fan games. And just play around with them. Enjoy them a bit. See what else is there. Meanwhile, think about what I want to Nuzlocke next. I do want to try Emerald. An Emerald Nuzlocke. But I also really want to try out some ROM hacks. And if I find a good one, I may just decide to do that as well. Oh boy, we have the end credits here now. What else is for the horizon? What else is for the future? We also have some games I want to try out. Next week, I do want to try out some games on the Switch too. I do want to do So some of the games I want to try out are basically Unicorn Overlord, because that might be really fun as a stream game, which is another strategy type game similar to Fire Emblem. I also want to try out playing the Mega Man Battle Network series, one of them at least, because I really like those games. And they could be very fun as well to play. So those are some of the priorities right now. We will try and do some Monday Magic with Bumble. I do want to try and get a Magic the Gathering going as well. So it's going to be busy with a lot of different projects, and I just want to kind of try stuff out. We've now done the 3rd Nuzlocke in a row. A lot of Pokemon since May. We've done 2 months or 3 months? Yeah, since start of May, so it's 3 months almost of Pokemon. Back to back to back. So I do feel good about taking a little bit of leisure, trying out different games, trying out different non-Nuzlocke Pokemon projects, and just having some fun for a while, not having to stress out about everything like these Nuzlockes. Because Nuzlockes are stressful, guys. I need to go in and check everything, I need to check all the stats, I need to check all the movesets, I need to check up every fight, and need to worry about luck as well. With every crit comes a loss. So Nuzlocke definitely are a full-time thinking thing. I do enjoy it very much. I do love Nuzlocking. I do enjoy getting into Nuzlocking so much more lately through this, because I have an excuse, because I can stream it. But I also want to take a slight break from it, I think. The good thing is I have a lot of shorts back in the backlog, so if you're following me on YouTube and you're following me on Instagram or TikTok, then you can see all the gym fights, all the E4 fights, all the dumb things I've done. They're all eternalized there for everybody to watch and see. So I have a lot of stuff content-wise to at least keep me afloat for a while I just play around with different stuff. Oh, the credits are really long. There was a lot of work into this, so mini feedback to this game. I loved it. I honestly love 5th gen. I love the animated sprites. They are amazing looking. The cutscenes, the flying ship, guys. The flying ship. The Reshiram stuff. And everything is amazing. They've done a great job with this. I really do think this was the best. Yeah, they finished up the NDS era of games really strong with this. Yes, Hard Gold Soul Saver is a really good remake still for the NDS, and I do love those games a lot. And they're my definite best Gen 4 game, but Gen 5, especially with White2 and Black2, did such a good job. There we go. Our home walk now. We can finally rest. We never found out what happened to our secret lover, apparently, that called us every, hour in game. But, nonetheless, we've done it. Thank you all for hanging around. I appreciate everybody. Everybody a lot. The end. This couldn't be a better finishing point. The end, everybody. The end. Oh. We have done it. With 2 Pokemon alive. I'm still shaking because there could have been a lot of things going wrong there. Yep, let's go in here. Just to be in the game, have some background noise. Okay. Let me go ahead and see who's around for a raid, because I do want to raid somebody. I think... Is there anybody else playing Black and White 2? I want to check that first, I think. Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-dum. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing this. Bum, 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 bum. Is there anybody doing something on fire red? Here we go. Category, please. I hope people will stick around for a raid because it's always nice to keep the raids going, to keep the love moving for everybody here. Is there nobody that's like small enough that's just doing normal? No. Okay, what else is? Who's else streaming that I know right now? I guess the Ray is streaming. They're doing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So honestly, yeah, sure. Let's send the raid over to them. /raid the Ray. Again, thank you all for coming in. I very much appreciated. In case Nathan hasn't spammed it enough, there is a Discord. You can join there to keep updates to everything. I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy, everybody. Have a good time zone. Bye-bye. And take care.